Day 2, in the punishing heat of the Acropolis rally, and it didn't take long for the notorious rocks of Greece to claim their first victim.
Yep, there you go. There goes the carcass of the tyre flying off the rim, and it's just the rim left.
While the rest of the Rally 1 crews were still waking up, Ogier and co-driver Vincent Landais launched an attack from second on the road, a blistering 17 seconds quicker than championship leader and designated road sweeper Elfyn Evans on stage 2. Only young starlet Sami Piari could finish within a second of the Frenchman's time, benefiting from the well-cleaned 26 kilometres ahead of him. Reigning world champion Thierry Neuville looked like a promising bet to be fastest of the Hyundai drivers on day 2 and summed up the typical Acropolis conditions perfectly.
On all these loose stones, the car is pushing me wide all the time.
But after briefly leading, the Belgian fell victim to the savage gravel during the second pass of Agui Theodoro, limping to the stop control with a delaminating tyre, ripping off his front wing in the process.
There goes the wing, there goes the wing, and it's attacking the front bumper as well.
And the wrath of the Greek gods seemed to be aimed firmly at Neuville, as he and co-driver Martin Vediger picked up another puncture during stage 5, and tempers simmered in the blistering heat.
It's a puncture. But how? Yeah, okay, it's a puncture. But how much of an issue is he going to be only having the softs for the next 2?
I don't care. I'm going to drive until the end and we're going to see.
Neuville lost nearly 3 minutes, allowing Ott Tanak to once again mount a challenge to Ogier. Tanak rued his hard compound tyre selection after stage 2, complaining of understeer. But after switching things up ahead of the next test, the Estonian began his charge, culminating in a rapid drive on stage 6, going 13 seconds faster than Ogier to seize the lead before the final stage of the day.
This stage is hugely clearing, so I guess another guys will come another 20 seconds faster. So it's so hard pace and big gravel on top.
His teammates Adrien Fourmeau and Alex Correa came to Greece searching for an upturn in fortunes after a run of bad luck in recent rallies. And as the thermostat pushed towards 40 degrees Celsius, they stayed cool and calm in the cockpit. 3 stage wins and a flying time on stage 7 catapulted them ahead of Ogier and within touching distance of the leader, Tanak, ahead of Saturday. Kalle Rovanperä was feeling the heat though. 3rd on the road, but never within 10 seconds of teammate Ogier's lead. And a puncture meant he and Jonna Houtman slipped to over 2 minutes behind Tanak by the end of Friday. Elfyn Evans, meanwhile, was doggedly hanging in there. He and Scott Martin were the best of the rest behind the top 3 and will be content with 4th place going into Saturday.
Well, I think it's typical Acropolis really, I think it's been a very tough day out in front. Obviously Seb's done amazing from second on the road. We had no answer for him, but obviously here with no issue is something, so puts us in a better position for tomorrow at least.
M Sport Ford's day had got off to a bad start, with punctures for both Sesks and Josh McAlean, and it didn't end well for the Latvian either, forced to retire with a faulty fuel supply before stage 7. But Greg Munster was in good form, setting the 3rd best time on stage 6 and ending the day in a promising 5th overall. So after day 2, Ott Tanak leads by 3 seconds ahead of teammate Fourmeau. Ogier sits strong in 3rd, with Evans best of the rest in 4th. Gregoire Munster rounds out the top 5.
34 right sharp, middle.